Dear all, welcome to Civil Services with ZAKI. Today we are going to discuss about what conditions cause arid climate. And as you know, it is related to major geographical concept series. And as you know, we provide you a best graphics, best animation like this for the better understanding. Because this is very significant for the civil services examination. You understand every in each topic for the main examinations or preliminary examination. So that's why don't forget to subscribe our channel and tell your friends and spread with colleagues and all your platform. So now we move forward and see what are the today's topic. And as you know, today's topic are what conditions cause arid climate. Another topic is what are the various types of arid climate. So where are they? So where are these arid type of the climate situated across the globe? And third one is what is a hot desert climate? What is a cold desert climate? What is a hot steppe climate? And what is a cold steppe climate? So what is hot steppe climate? What is cold steppe climate? And another is what control the temperature in arid climates? And another is what factor contribute to lack of the precipitation in arid climate. So what are the conditions for the arid climate? So these are the very significant topic for the basically climatology and also in the geography. So for these all questions, stay with us till the end of this video. So now we move forward and see what conditions cause arid climate. So if you see, arid climate occupy greater portion of the land surface, more than 20 to 25%, include 13% of the hot deserts. Any other climate category, so it is the largest climate category across the globe. So they compare, so they comprise B group. So if you see the Köppen classification, so they comprise group B in the Köppen classification. As you know more about what is the Köppen classification, what are the most common type of the climate, then you must watch my previous video. So which condition, which is the distinctions being that desert are more arid. So what is the these steppe and desert climate? So basically these arid climate divided further two categories. Number one, desert, and number two is steppe. So what is the distinction? So basically desert are more arid than the steppe. So desert and steppe are further subdivided into two categories: hot desert, cold desert, hot steppe, cold steppe. So they are further divided into two categories, hot or cold. So not all the desert. So if you think about the desert, it means not hot. It may be cold desert, it may be hot desert. So what is the arid area? If we define what is the definition of the arid area, so the area is classified as arid only if precipitation does not offset the potential loss of water through evaporation and transpiration through the leaf surfaces. So it means it can be basically the total evapotranspiration. It is called evapotranspiration. So it is evapotranspiration. So if you want to know more about the evapotranspiration and all that, then you join our regular class. So it is evapotranspiration, means evaporation and transpiration, all that. So here we brief summarize what is evapotranspiration. Evapotranspiration means, if you see, here is land and here is the water bodies. So water body evaporate, and another is land body, comprises various types of trees, herbs, and etc. They also lose the water through the transpiration. So the loss of water through the transpiration, through the evaporation are basically more than the precipitation. That's why the arid climate generate in the area. So now we move forward and see where are the various type of the arid climate. So where are these various types of the arid climate? Where is steppe, desert found across the globe? So we see here the globe, and first we see hot desert. So a hot desert, as you know, Köppen classification, it is called BWH. H means hot, capital W means desert, B means arid climate. So if we see, the hot desert climate cover huge area of Africa, Sahara, and Arabian Peninsula, include Australia and some parts of the American Southwest, extend over a large area. So if you see, the hot desert include about 13% of the surface of the land surface of the earth. So another is, see here, these are the hot deserts. These are the hot deserts. So these hot deserts also extended towards the large portion of the oceans. So see here, it is hot desert. Australia, here Thar desert, and Arabia and all that. So we move forward and see the cold desert. So cold desert, small k means cold. Cold desert is less common, occurring mostly in the interior of the Asia, like Southeast Mongolia, and near the cold ocean surface current, like the Humboldt current. So here, like the Humboldt current, coast of the South America, as shown in here. So as you see here, it is the Humboldt current. So they generate, and here the small portion generate, and it is called cold desert. Cold desert also found near the interior of the Mongolia, Asia. So see here, these area. So cold desert also found here, interior of the and some parts of the Central Asia. So we move forward and see another type of the desert, and basically it is called steppe, hot steppe. So if you see hot steppe, generally surrounded by the hot desert, and represent transition area in more humid climate across the Sahel region and the Sahara and the north of the hot desert of the. So these area are called Sahel region of the Sahara, and basically these area, if you see here, these area are called. So recently, as you know, current affairs is very significant for the civil services examination. So recently, here a great green wall built for the prevent these area to the desertification. So these hot steppe gradually converted into the desert. So for the prevention of the desertification, a great project called Great Green Wall. So if you want to know more about what is Great Green Wall, what is the desertification, then you must watch by this video for the detail. So that is hot steppe. So hot steppe also these area, north and northeast Australia, you can also found hot steppe, these area from include India also. So these climate are hot steppe. Another is cold steppe. So if you see the cold steppe, so the cold steppe, BSK, K means cold, hot, H means hot. So abundant along the Great Plains and the western interior of the North America. So if you go to the North America, so the Great Plains are also in the category of the hot steppe, cold steppe. And another part is the Tibet and the part of the Central Asia and South Australia, they also relatively a small part. So they also found in the small parts of the ocean. So see here, it is Cold Steppe, BSK. Another area is Cold Steppe is here, Cold Steppe, BSK. So Cold Steppe, B means dry, S means steppe, K means cold. So if you find any places on the globe where BSK written, it means it is Cold Steppe climate. So it is the so it is very spread very small parts of the ocean. So if you see here some small parts of the ocean, but mostly found in the land, and basically most abundant in the Great Plains in the United States. So see here, United States. See here, these are the mostly abundant area. It is BSK. So it is the Cold Steppe climate. So we further move and see what control the temperature in the arid climate. So what are the conditions of control in the arid climate in the subtropical. So basically, as you know, most of the desert found in the subtropical area. So see here, most desert in the subtropical region where noon sun is generally insolations arrive nearly perpendicular. So here the solar insolations arrive perpendicular. So near perpendicular, because as you know the zenith angle is here more than the subtropical and beyond. So high latitude, and basically these are incoming solar radiation. So what is solar radiation and what are the insolation, solar insolation? If you want to know more about what is solar insolation, then you must watch our this video. This video is very very comprehensive video for the basically the solar insolation, what is solar insolation and etc. So at the most latitude, most arid climate, noontime sun is high for several counts. So this sun is high for the, it means greater angle for the several months of the year. It means they also evaporation is regularly for the several months. And as you know, these area, basically desert climate area, have less cloud and less precipitation and basically fair weather due to the subtropical area, due to the high pressure belt. So if you see at the night, another thing, another condition is at the night. So at the night, long wave radiation uh, lost in space efficiently because the lack of the cloud and water. So due to the lack of the cloud and water, the vapor which absorb the outgoing radiation, so the temperature fall rapidly. So at the night, if you go to the desert areas, at the night temperature fall rapidly, including the maybe it 1 degree, 2 degrees Celsius, or maybe 0. So that are the basic conditions for the loss of the water in the desert area. So we move forward and see what factor contribute the lack of the precipitation in these climates. So as you know, these areas are very dry and very less precipitation. So why less precipitation, and why the lack of the precipitation? So which type of the condition, what are the conditions? So as you seen here, the area designated at arid climate, as you know, the climatic group B, classified by the Köppen classification system, must have the potential to lose more moisture through the evaporation. So in these area, evaporation is more and precipitation is less. So this condition results from the combinations of various factors. So we see these factors one by one in this video. So see here, first, descending air along the subtropical. So if you see the subtropical area, the descending air, these area, because as you know, see here. So So the main cause of the desert and other area, their position along the subtropic, and where the descending limb of the headly cell bring air at the high pressure. So if you see the headly cell as headly cell, so headly cell descending limb here. So 0 degree here ascending and here descending 30 degree. So 30 to 20, these area basically the descending limbs of the headly cell. So what is the headly cell? What is the polar cell? What is the jet stream? If you want to know more about all that, then you must watch this video for the explanation of the what is headly cell and all that. So first condition is that these desert, basically hot desert, are basically found on the subtropical, basically the high pressure belt. Another is cold ocean current. Cold ocean current played also a great role in the formation of the desert. So see here, like here, see this type of the desert due to the cold ocean current. So other desert climate area, it means maybe steppe, BSK, BSH, all area, all climate here. If you see here, all climate type of the desert type of the arid region found in this area, because their existence partly mostly proximity to the cold ocean current. So here Benguela ocean current, so which limit amount of the moisture of the arid and promote atmospheric stability. One such desert is called Namib desert. So here Namib desert of the south west Africa also found this type of form due to the cold ocean current. Also cold ocean current form near the Atacama desert in the America, South America. So another is Rancedo desert. So Rancedo desert, as you see here, an area can be dry because of the Rancedo of a mountain range. So southern and western Hawaiian sides of the island Hawaii are Rancedo mountains. So see here, these area are Rancedo, because much of the precipitation happen here. So in this area you find most of the moist area and most of the forest, but at this side you can find any such type of the vegetation, and mostly this type of the desert called Rancedo desert. So if you want about precipitation, what is the Rancedo or orogenic rain and etc., then you must join our regular class. So another condition is called distance from the ocean. So distance from the ocean are also responsible for the formation of the desert. So see here, mainly arid, basically group B area are dry because they in their interior of the continent, far from the oceanic moisture sources, as in the case of the western interior of the United States. So it is the United States and it is the western interior of the United States. So as you know, these area approx 30 easterly wind and all that. So they the moisture and all from the near the ocean is the very thick forest and all that. But if move here this area, and due to the lack of the moisture, these areas are very dry. So if we go this type of the westerly wind, so if westerly wind can erase this type of the dryness, but due to the mountain range, these are also. So these dry area is also in the Rancedo and also from the interior of the continent. So these are the various these are the one of the most most common type of the desert. So these are the, so as you know, all type of the conditions, we also put animation. As you know, the animation is the best representation of the any concept. So see here the animation. So here animation, see here. So as you know, desert. So desert is about 20 to 25% across the globe, means arid region. So it means hot desert, it means cold desert, and arid area, some of the arid area. So basically 4 type of the desert found across the globe, across the globe. These are subtropical, semi-arid, semi-arid means steppe type climate, and the coastal desert and the polar desert. So basically if we divide desert into basically these 4 type of the desert. So see here. And also, as you know, most of the it is called subtropical desert. Subtropical desert are most abundant across the globe, about 13% or more than 13%. So these are the subtropical desert. These are the subtropical. So as you know, these are the subtropical. So basically these desert are found on the tropic, like northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere. So these are the subtropical desert. These are the subtropical desert. Another is semi-arid. Semi-arid desert found in these area. These is mostly a steppe type of the climate, as we discussed earlier, and also it is called semi-arid. So semi-arid, this type of the desert, semi-arid area. Another is the coastal desert. So coastal desert, these area, here Pangula, here Humboldt Current also. So see here, it is the coastal desert. So due to the cold ocean current, these type of the desert form across the globe. So coastal desert. Another is polar desert. Polar desert basically found in the polar area, whether it is northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere, like the Antarctica and etc. So see here, these are the, so if you know more about that, so Antarctica is the largest and driest desert on our earth, our planet. So it is the greater than the Sahara and all other deserts. So if you find any places, so the Antarctica is the coldest and driest desert of the world. So that's all about our what conditions cause arid climate. So I hope you understand all things, what are the conditions all there. So thanks for watching this video, but don't forget to subscribe this channel if you are new, and spread across the group and your colleagues and friends. Thanks a lot.